Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. How are you doing? In honor of Mother When this is going to be my Love and Marriage DC episode recap, episode 9, Books, Beers, and Breakthroughs. Were there any breakthroughs? Oh, probably with Ashley and her mom. Well, I just want to throw in here real quickly the little conversation that Carlos King had with Dustin. He said nobody sent him a 2 weeks notice. Because Winter and Ashley all up in their chest talking about they about to leave the show. He said that he was gonna have a Mother's Day brunch, and at that Mother's Day brunch, every woman on the cast will indeed be there. So what do y'all think about that? Y'all think that, oh, by the way, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when you upload a video. And let me just say this. Like I said, while I very much so appreciate you all watching my Love and Marriage DC recap, however, let's let the likes match the viewership, okay? All you have to do when you come in, before you even click on the video so you won't forget, just hit that little like button. It's right there. Thumbs up, right? That shows engagement. And that is true. When you are engaged in a video, not just engaged by even commenting, but when you are engaged in the video, that, you know, that that causes YouTube basically to promote your video. And we do want to promote Love and Marriage DC since so many of your favorite YouTubers have backed out on recapping. Loyal right here. So show me some loyalty and just hit that little like button, because I had over 2,000 views on one of the videos, 45 likes. That don't match. It's not balanced, guys. Come on in, though. You're welcome. I love the viewership, but let's get the likes up. All right, now the episode opens back up with Joy and Ashley. Why? I cannot understand for the life of me why we can't move past this issue that happened in the skybox. I like you, but I don't like your husband. Girl, you don't have to just to move the show forward. I know. Like I said, she give me Scorpio energy holding on to that grip. But to move the show forward, to please the fans. Hello, somebody. Just kind of understand that in order to move the show forward, there has to be some type of resolution. So right now, as much as I told you that Joy is not my favorite person, because she's not a girl's girl, she does not know how to navigate herself in women's relationships, in my opinion. However, at this moment, she is indeed the one in this conversation with her and Ashley. She is the one with a calmer head and a more reasoning head. Ashley is changing her story. First is he leaned over top of me. Then is the neck roll and the opening of the hand. Then she says, well, if a man does that to me, he wants to fight. That's bitch-like behavior. Here we go with that. He's being sassy to me. Here we go with that again. And Joy's like, this conversation is going to go nowhere real fast if I engage with her in that bullshit. Correct. I mean, it's just basically foolishness at this point. Leaned over on top of me. And then, she was like, Joy was like, y'all weren't boo to boob. He didn't break his distance from you. If he had broken his distance from you, then I could see that. I'm trying to understand where you're coming from as a woman. And I just appreciate Joy in that way in this moment because, Ashley, what are you saying? When you get on Twitter and you say things about Clifton, what are you saying? I just don't see it. I mean, I'm not understanding it. You're saying they're showing a lot of things, but I mean, they're chopping up scenes. And that's about it. But anyway, moving right along. I can't spend too much energy on this because it's foolishness. But anyway, they come to a resolve, as Joy does anyway, and she just says, uh, I'm not going to continue with this conversation on Clifton. This is between me and you at this point. Let's move forward, and they hug it out, and they admit they miss each other, and that was sweet of them to do that. Let's go right on to the next thing. So the next thing is the book signing. And the book signing is Ashley and the rest of the cast, the whole entire cast, except for Joy. But my understanding is Joy was indeed invited. And she's like, it's even more mess. She's like, well, she's glad that they didn't come because, it would have been different. The Quick is also holding on to this foolishness about somebody did something to his wife, and nobody did anything to your wife. Quick. I am about as pro woman as they come, right? I am even on Daphne Joy's side with 50 Cent. Even though I do believe, indeed, 50 is correct. She is a mixed worker. But at the same time, 50's milk isn't clean. So I have zero respect for him because I honestly do believe he put his hands on her. Same thing here. Cliff didn't do anything. He didn't touch Ashley. So where is all this rah coming from? I'm still not getting it. But okay, now we're at the book signing, and Ashley basically talked to her sister about how her mom is also stuck in her ways. So here's where we all see all that genetics kicking in, right? Now we see where the foolishness is coming from, because her mother has no reason to be mad at her for writing this book and giving her honesty. Okay? This is what happened to Ashley. Ashley has the right to give her experience. And that's what a lot of parents don't understand. When my children grow up, if they tell that their experience with me was anything other than perfection, if they say, well, mom yelled too much, or mom was, I felt like she wasn't there for me, or that is their personal feelings. You can't change someone's personal feelings about their situation. I may feel like that's a lie, and I may tell them that's a lie, but if they did a book like Ashley did, it's called Do That Shit. If they did a book and gave their honest personal opinion of me, I cannot change what they feel. And I'm gonna support. But these are not supportive people. Are they? None of them read the book. No Sherelle. No no Winter. Even though they're supposed to be in a different place. And she is hurt because they didn't read the book. And I would be hurt too. But like I said, she talks to her sister about where her mother is at. That's why I was, going with that. But, back to the book. They didn't read the book. No cast member read the book. I think at this point, it should have been a situation where at least to do research. They might have could have done like the Cliff Note version where they kind of skim through it, at least able to say, girl, yeah, I liked it better when this right here happened. And they all honest about it. And then Arena, for some reason, in her foolishness, like Arena does. Well, let me just talk about the conversation between Ashley and her sister. First of all, she's talking about how mad her mother was. And what I don't like about the situation with Ashley and her sister, at this point, it does not appear to me that Ashley's sister was, it looks like she was leaning more on mom's side. And, she was like, well, I hope that, I hope and pray that things, turn out better between you. But it's to me, what I gathered and what my spidey senses were telling me, it seemed like to me that she was very much on her mother's side, trying to be neutral, but not really. Okay? Now back to the conversation between, Ashley and Arena. And this is with the group, though. And Ashley says that now everybody, mind you, everybody's waiting on the audiobook, including Black and Cheryl. And so, like I was saying, Arena, stirs the pot again, and she brings up about Cliff and Joy. And she was talking about she's going to have a wig lunch, and she wants peace at this wig lunch. And then, Ashley does it again. I am at peace with Joy. I like Joy, but that husband hurt. And one argument has, let me think. Did Cliff do something to her prior to this? He hasn't done anything any more than what Quick has done. Quick has literally acted as if this man laid hands on his wife. And now Cliff, even though Joy has moved forward, this is that mess where they talk about when we were growing up, children's mess. Where, you get everybody else involved in children's mess and the children move on. Like, with the Eastergram, one of my friends, one of the PTO moms, she was like, I want to give, the little girl was like, I want to give a card to Deborah. Now, this is the PTO mom's thinking. I want to give a card to Deborah. Didn't you just tell me the other day that Deborah was bullying you and being mean to you? Yes, Mom, we're over that. I mean, I want to give her a card. I said, well, I told the little girl, this is my psychology and sociology kicking in. But her mom was also an MSW social worker. Shout out to her mom. But anyway, she said, baby, are you sure you want to give a card to Deborah? She, I'm not sure about this. And then she said, Mom, I want to give a card to Deborah. I said, are you sure? I said, are you sure you don't want to give her a card because you're trying to, please the bully? No, Miss Clay. We are best friends. I said, oh, okay. See, your mom is holding on to it, but you have moved on. Give that girl a card. Let her have a card. Let her give it to her. See what I'm saying? So this is that type of situation. Now, because the men are involved, Cliff, it is really Quick who is stuck in the mess. Like, he is all Billy Badass. It's foolishness. And that's why I made that tweet about that little man beating the person up, just beating them up at the knees. Because that's what he'll be doing. Right. And now it's the men who are not moving on. These women have tried to come to a resolution, with the exception of Ashley trying to hold on to whatever she got going on with Cliff. What I'm saying is they did come together and have a conversation. But now, Quick stuff. Now, what I am enjoying about this show is that they are delving in deep about social issues and about, suicide and other social issues and depression, and I love it. So, excuse me, and I really love Ashley's honesty about her bout with depression. I love it. That part about her, Kudos. Chef's kiss. When Winter admitted that she don't know how to wear wigs, and in confessional, she is trying to do her exercise wig, and Ronnie is trying to do her exercise wig line, and she puts that wig on Jamie's head. When I tell you, I was cracking up looking at Jamie in that wig. He for real, for real. And I do believe this. When you are together for so long, you start to favor and you start to, act like brother and sister. In that moment, I could see what people have said throughout the years about marriages who last for a very long time, like theirs did. And that man put that wig on and with confidence. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men wouldn't do that, to support their wives. But she's like, you're going to be my first test dummy. And then she admitted that he does, what better person to do this? He's bald. So, hey, be her test dummy. It was hilarious to me. I can't even, I was eating, I almost spit out my Cheerios. Now, spit out Cheerios, y'all know that's just a euphemism, right? I was literally eating Cheerios. Remind the girls, send me a wig, because I was trying to get into the wig movement one time, especially when I first started going natural, but, I getting rid of that relaxer, honey. But for some reason, I don't know if they're too hot for me. It's something about them that are not just gelling with me. So, Amanda, shout out to you, girl. Send me one of your wigs so I can see what it's like to, wear one and be comfortable in it. Because I hadn't had that experience yet. Clipping in, clipping out. And even when I wear my little pieces, I will wear a piece, like when I think I'm about to get foxy. I might put on a little ponytail or whatnot. And the clipping of the head and all that type of stuff to get that stuff to stay on, it irritates me to no end. But, people can get stuck into that moment where you feel like, it's a granny type of thing. So we get to my favorite part of the show. Last week, it was Jamie in counseling with his, former co-worker. And now it's Ashley and Lil Jamie. And this is what makes me so angry about this disagreement with Ashley and Lorraine at this point, because it definitely looks like Ashley fell out with Lorraine because she remained friends with the Petties, being petty. That's what it appears to be. I can only go by what I see on the show. I'm not going by what Ashley is burning up Twitter with. Just burning up the Twitter highway. Now, the conversation between she and Lil Jamie went so well, and she was telling him about her experience with depression and how she thought about suicide, and it was just 6 years ago. So it was something that had to be missing with she and Quick. I'm thinking that it was all of the things that she was doing that he was not helping her with. It had to be because they had to be married at this time, but from what I understand. But anyway, Lil Jamie is telling her his experience, and then he tells about one of his friends who passed away, and he passed away by suicide. Now, let me just say this. Let me just say this as a psychological professional, former professional, and a major in the field of sociology, and a person who actually has studied social work. Yes, I did. Let me just say this real quick, like people, listen to your family members. Now, let me say I saw a little piece of Regina King talking to I think she was talking to Robin Roberts. She said that she realized that her son just didn't want to be here anymore. And it's a very selfish act, is what people think. But it's actually the reverse, because it is the people who want them to stay around when they don't want to be around. Profound statement, but very, very untrue. Very untrue. Even though it's the people that want them to stay around, and you do all you can do to keep them here. And like I said, profound, but I have to disagree. it's still, the act itself is still selfish, because you are taking yourself away from the people who love you the most. And you're making that decision without including them in the process. When the act is completed, you didn't include everybody in your emotional process, because Ashley admits this here. When she made her decision to do it, she didn't tell anyone. The process is done when you are at your happiest, when you show to be your happiest. So when someone says that they are having ideations, believe them. Whether Jamie, and I understand that you have been, working on your relationship with little Jamie, but on the show at this point, I'm saying you have to get to a point where you understand that any ideation is to be taken seriously. And the young man, his friend, he was only 25 years old, and it was ruled to exercise. So, you know, according to Lil Jamie, he was presenting in a good place. But, excuse me, check on your people. Check on your friends. Continue to check on them. Show them love. Show them compassion. And a lot of times also with exercise, people don't express themselves. I mean, they, like I said, they may present as in being happy, but it's also a situation where they don't feel like they can talk to somebody because of situations like with Jamie and little Jamie, with him saying that he didn't feel like it was a real thing. It was an attention-seeking thing. It is. It is an attention-seeking thing. They need your attention. They need you to talk. They need your ear. They need you to be by their side. They need you to listen. Listen. Open your ears and listen. Okay, moving on to the next thing. That was pretty deep. We're going to get right on to the next thing. I don't have much for this. I don't have much for this with the promotion of the beard oil. Yay! Cliff is going to be in the barbershop. He's planning on an event in the barbershop. And then Carmen tries to encourage them to invite the collective. And, Cliff is at the point where Quick is at the point. He is really matching, Cliff is really matching Quick's energy, because I think that Cliff is on this show. And what I know from him about Ready to Love, Cliff is the type of dude that's real chill. Messy? Yes. He was a little messy. Don't get it twisted. I believe he was a little messy in the skybox. But at the same time, non-threatening. Yes. The throuple is back. Like I said, Carmen in her blues, she comes in and, she's the one who put the whole event together, and she put the whole, his website. She put all that together, and, without joy. But Winter has said millions of times she never knew how to be a publicist or whatever. But whatever it was, she made this thing happen. Now, I don't get it twisted. I believe Carmen likes to be on TV. Oh, now Cliff is putting Ashley in a masculine position. So I'm saying, Quick don't even have a beard. And then, but, Ashley may have one because she wears the pants in the fit. Shade. But, in all things, if I want to be fair, she put him in a dress. So it's only fair that he put her in pants and a beard. I'm just saying. If we want to be fair about it. And by the way, they're not invited. But I understand because, like I said, Cliff has, made it clear, and Quick have made it clear that they have no way to resolve things because of that little situation with Ashley. And Ashley does not really want to move on, it appears, because of her issue or non-issue with Cliff. Nobody sees this. I'm just saying, a majority of the people outside of Winter, Alicia, and a couple more people online, and maybe color me pink, nobody is seeing where the vitriol for Cliff is coming from. I'm just keeping it 100. Even if I did try to be pro-woman in this situation, my ability to be fair and look at things from both perspectives won't let me do. I'm just saying. Now we get to mean ass Kim and and Ashley. Well, that's what I see. I see a woman who takes no responsibility for chasing dicks and dollars like Portia. See, that's why Portia ended up around Simon's dirty ass. Because her mama is a dicks and dollars chaser. Right here. She denies it. She says she provided for Ashley. That's not Ashley's perspective. Now, with this whole situation with Ashley and her mom, I am definitely on Ashley's side. Then her mom says, in order for me to move forward, which is what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I gleaned from the situation. How taking me on a trip. Take me to Jamaica and then maybe we could talk. No. Come on, Ashley. Therapy first. Therapy first. And even though I regret saying that to my children's father, the reason why I regret it, because when he asked me to marry him, the reason why I regret saying therapy first is because I didn't talk to him anymore after that conversation. And that's the only reason. But other than that, yeah, when you have gone through what I had gone through with him, I couldn't see myself just jumping into a marriage and not coming to, or in his mind, we had come to the resolution, but not to me. Coming to a resolution and understanding I couldn't be talked to like that ever again, whatever conversations we had, in order for me to be moving forward. Even in arguments, I never want things to, because Scorpios hate conflict. It may not seem like it with Ashley, if she really is a Scorpio, water sign, whatever. It may not seem like it, but we do hate conflict. And that is where the grudges come in. We prefer to hold a grudge than to resolve things in conflict because you're going to go back and forth. And Ashley said she lives her life because even though people talk about her on social media, she get up and live her life and move on. No, you don't. Girl, not this year. Not with this season. No, because people are saying the whole Cliff calling him sassy and emasculating him. Nobody is cool with that. Nobody. Or should I say majority. By the way, her accusing Ashley of saying that she hates her. Kim accusing Ashley of that. That's emotional blackmail. Okay? Just in case people don't know what that is out there who did major in psychology. That's exactly what it is. Saying that she's sick and not well. More emotional blackmail, by the way. That's letting you know, I'm too sick to be having this conversation, so you shouldn't be arguing with me, or you shouldn't be calling me out about the bullshit that I did by leaving you at 16. Exactly what it is. Very, very manipulative. And her mother has rested in manipulation from what I have seen on this show. Maybe they have grown since the show, but what I'm seeing here, resting. Maybe when I tell you that Arena be stunning on them hoes in them outfits. I don't care if that lady is wearing clothes. No shots to her. I'm just saying, I don't care if that lady is wearing clothes from the local cater. I wouldn't be able to tell it because she wears them so well. Everything that she wears looks good on her. Now, I didn't like that vagina dress that she had on the last reunion. But I'm talking about in the scenes, baby. She carried the scene with with her with her dress style and the way she, like I said, it's the way she wears. She reminds me of my grandmother, because my grandmother used to be able to rock the jeans and in the bobo tennis shoe, but looking classy and elegant doing it, in my opinion, to me, and that's Arena to me. Now, the mother and Ashley apologized to each other. They're going to try to move forward in therapy. All that toxicity coming out of her mama's soul was right there in that bucket. Or whatever that little foot thing. But like I said, they apologized to each other. And with that being said, that's the end of that episode. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. When you come in my house, hit the like button. That way we can have the likes match the views, okay? I'm just saying. And share the video. I don't mind. I don't mind. When you click on the share button, it's an option for you to share. Go to your Twitter pages and share. Go to my Twitter page and share. QT2. That's me out there giving shouts out to Love and Marriage DC. And with that, I'm going to close. And as I do when I close, I'm going to talk about deuces. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell button so you can be notified when I upload a video.